at the dark where the memories hide. Every punch hits a ghost that I keep inside. Scars on my knuckles, but the deeper in my mind. Fighting old versions of the man I can't find. The streets talk fear like a second skin. Every wrong turn paid for in sin. Now the mirror's my ring and the bell's my heart. I've been shadowboxing my past, shadowboxing my past. Every round feels like the last. I'm throwing hands at the hurt I knew, but some fights don't let you through. Shadowboxing with my past. Every round feels like the last. I'm throwing hands at the hurt I knew, but some fights don't let you through. Shadowboxing with my flashbacks hit like a jab to the chin. Every loss I took, every time I let them win. The nights I starved, the days I bled, the friends I buried, the words I said. The silence after siren still haunts my ears. The weight of my choices stacks heavy with years. I'm in the ring with my ghost, they don't play fair. Swinging the shadow, shadowboxing with my past. Every round feels like the last. I'm throwing hands at the hurt I knew, but some fights don't let you through. Shadowboxing with my past. Every round feels like the last. I'm throwing hands at the hurt I knew, but some fights don't let you through. Shadowboxing with you can't knock out a memory, can't choke out a dream, can't tape up a wound that's cut in between. The boy I was and the man I became, the fire I lit and the bridges I blame. But I keep my gloves laced, my stance on point, breathing in pain, exhaling the joint. Cause maybe one day I'll land that hit, and the shadow will fade where the light finally fits. Shadowboxing with my past. Every bruise is built to last, and if I can't win, I'll still go 12. Cause I fight for the man I owe myself. Whoa. Shadowboxing with my past. Streetlights know my name. These blocks been breathing my story for years. Concrete soaked in my blood and my tears. Every crack in the road knows the weight of my shoes. Every corner remembers the nights I'd lose. Street lights flicker like they nod when I pass. They've seen me hustle, seen me fall on the glass. From the first fist fight to the last deal made, they've been my witnesses. They've seen me stay. Street lights know my name. They watch me rise, they watch me change. Streets still whisper my name. They know the nights I didn't make it home, the times I walked miles just to feel less alone. They saw the cops roll by, saw the guns get drawn, saw dreams get buried before they saw dawn. Every shadow I cast is a chapter they keep. Every laugh, every curse, every secret I bleed. They burn through the dark like a halo of pain. Street lights stand guard while I'm chasing my lane. Street lights know my name. Streets still whisper my name. If the bulbs could speak, they'd spill my sins. Tell the world where my story begins. From a kid with nothing but fist and pride, to a man with scars he can't hide inside. They don't judge, they just keep me lit. Even when the world tries to make me quit. And when I'm gone, they'll still remain. Street lights glowing with my name in the flame. Street lights know my name. streets will always know my name. These streets will always know my name.
Yeah. Scars under the hoodie. They see the hoodie, not the man inside. Don't know the battles that I had to survive. Every stitch in the fabric hides a wound they can't trace. Every shadow I wear is a shield on my face. Underneath is a map of the wars I fought. Every scar a story that the streets have taught. But I keep it covered cause they wouldn't believe what it took just to breathe, what it cost just to leave. Scars under the hoodie, pain in my skin. Every loss, every fight, every place I've been. You can judge the cloth, but you'll never see the battles that built the man in me. Scars under the hoodie, pain in my skin. Every loss, every fight, every place I've been. You can judge the cloth, but you'll never see the battles that built the man in me. I bled in alleys where the moon felt cold. Carried secrets in my chest that I'll never unfold. Seen brothers go down for a name or a block. Seen dreams get shot before they learn how to talk. This hood ain't fashion, it's my armor and prayer. Keeps the world from the truth that I can't share. Cause the scars underneath don't fade with time. They just dig a little deeper with every rhyme. Scars under the hoodie, pain in my skin. Every loss, every fight, every place I've been. You can judge the cloth, but you'll never see the battles that built the man in me. The scars under the hoodie, pain in my skin. Every loss, every fight, every place I've been. You can judge the cloth, but you'll never see the battles that built the man in me. If I pulled it back, you'd see more than skin. You'd see the nights I fought just to win. You'd see the faces I lost and the dreams I burned, the lessons I learned and the tables I turned. But I keep it close, let the world just guess. They don't need the weight that I confess. So I walk with my head low, eyes on the street. Scars under the hoodie, heartbeat on the beat. Scars under the hoodie, truth in the seams. Living in the space between pain and dreams. And if you knew the man that the scars set free, you know the hoodie don't hide, it's protecting me. Scars under the hoodie, pain in my skin. Every loss, every fight, every place I've been. You can judge the cloth, but you'll never see the battles that built the man in me. Yeah. Mic check. Mic check. From the struggle zone. Yeah. Mic check. Mic check from the struggle zone. Yeah. Mic check, 1, 2 from the edge of the block, where the sirens sing louder than the church bells clock. Every verse I spit got the dust of the streets. Every rhyme I drop got the heat from the beats. This ain't a stage, it's a war zone floor. Every bar is a bullet, every hook is a door. I'm breaking out from the cage that the system built, turning every ounce of pain into lines of guilt. Mic check from the struggle zone, where we make anthems out of broken homes, where the truth bleeds raw through the speaker's comb. Mic check, this is all I own. Yeah, mic check from the struggle zone, where we make anthems out of broken homes, where the truth bleeds raw through the speaker's comb. Mic check, this is all I own. Yeah, I came from a place where the lights burn dim, where hope gets traded for a bottle brim, where every alley got a story of loss, and every win comes heavy with the cross. I've rapped through the nights when my stomach was tight, fought battles in my mind just to make it the light. Every chord I hear is a lifeline thrown. Every mic in my hand feels like my own throne. Mic check from the struggle zone, where we make anthems out of broken homes, where the truth bleeds raw through the speaker's comb. Mic check, this is all I own. Yeah, mic check from the struggle zone, where we make anthems out of broken homes, where the truth bleeds raw through the speaker's comb. Mic check, this is all I own. Yeah, no fans
fancy booth, just a cracked up hall. Posters on the wall and a dream that's small. But when the beat drops, I'm the loudest alive. From the struggle zone straight to worldwide. They can take my chain, they can take my gold, but they can't take the stories my verses hold. Mic check, my confession, my fight, my tone. From the streets that raised me, this mic's my home. Mic check from the struggle zone. Every bar a brick in the life I've known. When the world goes deaf, I still spit my own. Mic check, this is all I own. Yeah. Mic check from the struggle zone. Every bar a brick in the life I've known. When the world goes deaf, I still spit my own. Mic check, this is all I own. Yeah. This is all I own. Mic check, this is all I own. This is all I own. Mic check, this is all I own.
I drew my future on the sidewalk crack. Every step forward meant 2 steps back. No silver spoon, just a rusted fork. Eating hope cold while the nights ran short. Hands blister from the bricks I lay. Every cut on my palms is the price I pay. My hustle's the ink, my grind's the pen. Writing blueprints in sweat till the work gets done.
Blueprints written in sweat. Every dream's a day I ain't paid yet. From the dirt to the sky.
I learned the math of the street and pain. How to add up the loss and subtract the shame. Measure twice before you cut that deal, cause the wrong blueprint can get you killed. They talk about luck, I talk about grind. They talk about time, I talk about mine. Ain't no architect here, just a man with a plan and 2 tied fists that still understand.
Blueprints written in sweat. Every dream's a day I ain't paid yet. From the dirt to the sky.
Every line I draw is a scar I earn. Every wall I raise is a bridge I burn. I don't build for the fame, I build to survive. Turn the coldest nights into something alive. And when they ask how I made it through, I'll point to the stains where the sweat bled blue. These blueprints ain't drawn with a steady hand. They're carved in the skin of a working man.
Blueprints written in sweat, built from the night. I won't forget. If the world falls down, I'll build again. With sweat as my ink and the streets as my pen. Blueprints written in sweat.